We're back, Saint LFCTV with your boy Saint. I'm here with a panel, you know how it is. I'm here with my guys, Thick as the Great, you know, like that. What are you telling me, my G?
Good, man. Good. How are you, man?
Yeah, man, I'm blessed up. It's good to do a review with the man that I was doing the watch along with as well, so we can just.
I'm just trying to join Generation X, man.
No way. Let me go back and chef something up, and you get me.
You're in, bro. You're in.
I just need to make the tag, you know, like that. I just need to make the tag. Don't worry, I'll think of something. My guy Ish, what are you telling me, my guy? Triple Ish in that. What are you saying?
Come on, bro. Come on. You know how it is. I don't even know, you know, that I'm still like trying to piece. This is why I wanted to do this, innit? I'm still trying to piece together how I'm feeling properly about yesterday and that. Trying to decide whether it was a good point, 2 points dropped and all of this. But yeah, man, I'm good. Always good to be in new man's company. So yeah.
Oh, come on. Love. You know what time it is. Guys, everyone that's inside, big up yourself. Anyone that's going to jump in, everyone that's going to watch this on a replay, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. Shout out my Don Ilias. I big up my guy. Your big birthday today, yeah. Sorry, that man there couldn't pattern up the 3 points for you, but we'll chop it up though. But I hope you had a good day, my guy, man. Happy birthday, Ilias, man. All right, so let's get into it, innit? One of the biggest games of our season, probably of theirs as well. We're both coming into massive form. We just knew I'm not really going to even waste time on the importance of the game. It was one of them ones where we couldn't lose. So we'll get into the points and the permutations of it. But one thing that we couldn't do, because I think we would all agree that a loss would pretty much cement the league to them. And we didn't. But we're going to chop it up and see, Wagwan. In terms of the lineups, I'm going to start there. Ish, what was your thought on the lineup, personally?
I don't want to speak for you, man, but I think the only one, because pretty much I'd say everyone was spot on, but I think the only one that was causing a bit of a talking point in the group chat and on Twitter and that as well was up front. I think a lot of man wanted probably Bobby to start up front, or maybe Diaz to start up front and then Mane through the middle. But I think a lot of man weren't really feeling Jota to start up front. We've all been saying recently he's been bagging goals, but the general performance hasn't really been there like that. And I think we kind of saw that in this game as well. Man got his customary goal, very good finish, we've got to give him that. But the way the ball was cannoning off, man, yeah, when we're trying to do transition, the ball's all coming off man's hip, leg, foot, shin, all looking mad. Bro, and that's the one game you can't really allow that, because City were popping us in the game. And he's not the worst culprit by far. There's other men in midfield who are dreadful. But I've got to say, Jota, that was not... It's hard, isn't it? Because he got one of the 2 goals he got, and we didn't get many chances in the game. He bagged one of the very good chances. But again, you got to look at it. He's 1-on-1 through on goal. He fucked up another chance as well, so it's a bit of a mad one from him. But
what was you going into the game? Who would you have started up front? You wanted Bobby, right?
I wanted Bobby in it. I wanted OG front three, 17, 18, run it back, last dance, all of them ones there. Bring on Jota and Diaz for the last 20 in that. But I could have heard if Klopp wanted to start Diaz, because obviously man bagged and got an assist in the last game. If he went Diaz on the left, Mane up front, I was like, cool. But what I wanted, and what I think us three all wanted, we didn't want to see Jota up front, because we kind of knew what happened was going to happen, and it happened. You see what I'm saying? So that was my only thing with the starting 11.
Okay. All right, Sickers, what was your thoughts on the starting 11? And
I was happy, but up front, I thought coming off the back of the Benfica game, I thought Mane played brilliant in the middle. And Diaz was outstanding, world class. And I thought, obviously, I don't understand how Klopp works, man. Like, him to name the same team, it wouldn't make sense if he did it anyway. So I would have loved for him to put Diaz there and carry on the form and carry some momentum. When Diaz come on yesterday, bro, it's looking spicy, bro. I feel like he had more time, he could have more impact in the game, man. But
I agree. And you were shouting that from early in the watch along. Man, go watch the watch along.
It's because I wanted it for half time in that. I was like, no, it's like 20 minutes. No, it's like 20 minutes. No, I lied. It was like 20 minutes. It was Sickers was like, get him off now.
You're a fools off the bags. fools you, bro.
Yeah.
But the rest of the
We're
game,
gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. Yeah, big up everyone that's inside. Big up everyone that's in the comments. Please, shout out our brother Ilyas in it. Shout him a little happy birthday in the comments, man. Chewed on Matip doing up head, shoulders, knees, and toes. I swear, you're undefeated, you know. Pablo, shout out Pablo. Big up our brothers Saint Ish and Sickers. Come on. Hope you're having an amazing day. Yeah, man. It's all good up in the face, isn't it? I agree with everything you said, Ish, and Sickers. To be fair, I did want the old school original 3, just because of the fact that, like I said, I feel like Bobby could have interchanged with Mane as he knows that role and come back a little bit more and all of that, and Bobby would have played the link up play would have been a lot more exquisite than it was with Jota. All right, so let's get into it. In terms of the game, like Ish has already alluded to, Jota was the one that, let's just deal with the elephant in the room in it, which is Jota in it, because he's getting a lot of corn. We all said that we wouldn't have wanted Jota to start because of the fact that the link-up play would have been a bit mad. I think we all knew this before we went in. But like Sickers says, he fools, man, innit? Yeah. He bags. So
he ain't fooling me, innit? He is not fooling me. He ain't fooling me, bro.
I'm just trying to think of like Sickers said, innit? You don't know what Klopp's thinking. So I'm just trying to maybe play devil's advocate. Is Klopp thinking that these men are at home? It's going to be techie from the start. They're going to come out. And if we go down, we need to be able to answer that. Do you know what I mean? Or vice versa, be in a position to be able to take up early chances so that we set ourselves up. And the best person, regardless of link-up play, to do that would be Jota, because he's a gunman and he's the one that kind of scores the goals. Someone has said Jota's like R9 in the box, and he's like, well, he's a mess outside of it, basically, isn't it? Like, so do you think that's why he was chosen, just because? And if you're thinking like that, it kind of works, regardless of whatever the link-up play may be. Because of Jota, we were there and thereabouts. Do you know what I mean? Like, Bobby's link-up play would have been better, but is Bobby scoring that goal? Is Bobby being? Do you know what I'm saying? And so I'm just throwing it out there. What are your thoughts on that? Because undoubtedly he was shit, innit? He was waste. Like, the first half, Jota's first half was atrocious. But I'm just trying to. It was bad. It was bad.
We had a bad first half, though, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah, you know what? Everyone was dead. Everyone was dead. I can't. Sick is making a good point. Everyone was dead through, man. Like Flacco, like we'll obviously get onto him. I don't want to jump too far ahead, but bro, like, what was that, man? What was that? KDB was just running up on man, and like, you know, when you slap man on one side of the head and then run on the other side.
Don't say too much. Don't say too much. We'll get back. We'll get on Flacco. Let's deal with Jota, innit?
On Jota then,
because you know, all right, Ish. We had Bobby, yeah, who a lot of men have tried to rub out as an out-and-out number 9 because he don't score the goals, and he's not really there to do that. He's there to maybe link up, play, and facilitate for the other two. Now we've got an out-and-out number 9. He's not an out-and-out number 9, but he plays the role as such, where he just bags. So is it not one of them ones where we can maybe allow him for everything else? The only thing is, what I would say to what I'm saying is, there was a couple of chances where you should have bagged. Do you know them ones that I'm going to allow you for everything else? Then really and truly, your conversion.
You got to bag more of the chances, innit?
Yeah,
Facts. You know what it is on that point though, saying like, I'm not asking man to be like Bobby. I'm not asking for round the corner flicks, proper interplay, link up.
I know exactly what you're.
I'm asking man to just make a 3-yard pass. I'm not even taking a piss, bro. There was one where someone played it into him. He turned around. And then he had like a 10-yard pass to make. Man just gave it to a City player. Then they're breaking on us. I'm not asking man to do.
I know exactly what you mean.
Basics, bro.
Anyone that watched the watch along in it, I was ahead of these man in it. So the amount of times I was like Jota, and then these man would get it, and I was seeing all of their faces. They're like, oh, I'm like, is that Jota in it? You just seen Jota in it, like Jota doing up stupidness in it. Like, it was It was harsh. I don't want to give him too much. I don't want to pile on him. But yeah, he just had a bad day at the office, innit? But it has been coming, innit? He's had a couple.
He's had a few. That's what I allow certain other man, but Jota's ones. It's been about 5 or 6 games now. Look at the Arsenal game. Man bagged and got hooked straight away because he was still playing dead. Like, it's not like he's just doing this in a one-off game. Maybe he choked under the pressure or whatever. He needs to improve.
But then the other Arsenal game, he was man of the match. Like, any bag.
He was mad that game. Mad. Even without the 2 goals he bagged, he was still moving mad. Like, he was.
Do you know what I would say? Yeah. What I would say to counter my point, is I'm not asking him to do anything that we haven't seen him do already. Like, it's not like, you know what I'm saying? When Jota come in, he was a leng man, or he wasn't just scoring goals and he wasn't like doing this. You know, them ones there. He was doing all sorts.
Because we're forgetting there was an argument. Sorry to say this quickly. There was an argument at the time. It was like, what's his best position? Out wide or in the middle? Because man was still doing up little mazy runs, little link-up play. Now, Jota out wide. Please, I'm not trying to see that. I'm not trying to see that at all, bro. No way. Now we got Diaz. No. Now it's like, what do we want? We want just basics, innit? Do the sourcing and do the Lengman stuff, but bro, please, just 5-yard pass. I beg. Like,
it's frustrating because it's the biggest game of our season. He's got the nod, and you just want him to see him excel. And you know, because you know he can do it. And then when he does that, bro, this lecture. I don't know if the occasion got to him, bro, or he's not. He can't do it, bro. With them 2 man up front, maybe he can't. Maybe that's all he's there for, is just to bang. Do you know them ones there, just to bang goals? It was so intense yesterday. Maybe the game was bigger than him. He couldn't, bro. And his mistakes was bad to see, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because when Diaz come on, bro, he's comfy, blood. Do you know what I'm saying?
Facts, man. Facts.
All right, so then let's go on to the next man that Ish brought on, because he's my dog. Like I kind of base my whole look on him, you know, like Flacco and that, but he was shocking, bro.
He was awful yesterday, bro.
Was he the worst player on the pitch? First off, was he the worst player on the pitch?
That Hendo, I say.
Do you know what? He
got better second half.
Hendo's performance was sneaky, because I think Sickers is right. It could have been Hendo, but where you're watching it, you're not really you know them ones whereas like Flacco's responsibility is greater than Hendo's, you're seeing him shake. Like, you know them ones there, you're like, brother, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? But it's like Hendo was just floating about, not really doing.
Bro, honestly, I felt like
the game went past.
It felt like Hendo was pressing a different ball. It felt like he was running after the ball. I'm seeing man like just not even in the fucking shot of play.
This is what I'm saying.
What are you doing?
This is what I'm saying.
What are you doing, bro? What are you doing?
I feel like Sickers might be right, but where else?
I do hear it. Whereas Flacco's in the middle, just like letting man run past him and that. It's just mad. It's just mad.
Live and direct.
It's mad.
For me, though, Flacco showed a bit more heart, though, man.
I think that's the quote of the night so far. Man, say pressing a different ball, bro. Like,
bro, I'm watching Hendo. I'm watching man around. You know, with FIFA, when it just glitches out for a second, and you don't, man's just running in the next direction. Bro, listen, I actually felt sorry for Thiago yesterday in that midfield, because he was moving crazy.
But in all honesty,
Thiago was going nuts yesterday, man.
But in all honesty as well, Thiago as well needs to look at himself in the first half, because he too wasn't like.
But I think the man them were bringing them down. I can't lie.
Yeah,
if he play with shit, you're gonna play shit.
What's supporting him, bro?
Yeah, word.
Thiago was a pass ahead of them.
No, you're right. You're right. Pablo says, I was with Ish on the original 3, and it shows when Bobby came on how much better we played. That is true. We all started to stick. You know, like that. Eva Klopp teaches Jota how to play the Bobby role. I know it ain't easy, or Bobby should help him in a bit. And Dino did with Messi. You know what, Pablo? What I would say is I'll go back to what Ish said. I ain't looking for him to be a Bobby Part 2. I like what he brings to the party that Bobby don't. You can't get Bobby's technicality, like that. Them type of skill. Well, that's Bobby, innit? You bang, but like Ish said, fundamentals, brother. Like 5-yard passes is. Do you know what I mean? You should be able to do that. Do you something? Because one thing I would say as well, Jota's pressing is a madness. That's very, very Bobby-like, early Bobby-like. Do you know what I mean? He presses well.
He's got the energy in it.
He's got the energy, yeah. Like he's on stuff. I'm not just gonna rub him out, but at the same time, yeah, we need better. Enough love and respect, Saints, bro, in the chat. Yeah, come on. G and Grey Mark 2, appreciate it. House of Hoff, evening, guys. My blood pressure is back to normal. Man's health after the game. So much frustration with the performance. Thank Doc. Nah, bro. Woo, we just needed 5 minutes afterwards. It was mad.
Yeah, I think the level of the game was so high, bro. Like the level, like that's the two best teams in the world, isn't it, bro? And like it's not because Hendo or Jota are not, but the game was like you can see the levels in it. There's man on that picture that was settled and cool. There's certain man that got exposed in yesterday's game.
Obviously, I don't know when I watched it back again. I don't know, like Mane did kind of glitch out a little bit. Tried to do a little sing for their first goal. Obviously, they've then taken the corner, the free kick kind of quickly or whatever, and it's it was such a meaty shot.
Oh no! What you tried to chest it and fucking gave the ball away, blood.
Yeah, it wasn't it. It was what it is. You can't really say nothing about that. But I feel like after that, there was a lot like all of us just kind of, when I say all of us, but Liverpool players just kind of lost concentration and just allowed them, like, it was a meaty shot.
As well.
Meaty shot, bro. That's what hurts because Alisson's got that, bro. Alisson's got that. Same as the last one. Same as the reverse.
When exactly the same off Matip as well. Like just long, bro. Long.
But what I would say is, as bad as we was playing in the first half, because I don't think we was playing very well.
What we're gonna say.
To go down that early, because it was 5 minutes. We did well to still kind of stay in it. You know, them ones there. And I will come back to this. I don't want to spend too long on this because this is an actual point that I've got, right? But I just want to bookmark this point. When Ish says, when we look at it, we've got a tendency to look at things from our perspective. Do you know what I mean? Our point of view, because obviously it's us, innit? Do you know what I mean? And it was an emotional game. And there is a slight aspect of, oh man, if we'd won this, we would definitely be in the driver's seat. And did we drop 2 points? But there's a chance that they might look at it, especially from how bad that we were in the first half with them going 1-0 up so early, that they weren't able to capitalize on that. Do you know them ones there and really tuck us away?
They had the better chance. They had the better chances as well. You look at Mahrez right there.
As well,
So I feel like there's definitely a side of them that might be thinking, fuck man, like you know.
That's what makes it draw. That's what makes it draw the even results, because
we could up the levels. We was 5 out of 10 yesterday, bro. Like, that's being nice. When we're on point, bro, we'll cook them up, bro, because they can't play much better than that, bro.
Sickers, let me ask you, yeah? We all know going into this game, yeah? Biggest game. We win this, we're in the driver's seat. And we've all said, well, you've said pretty much, we've all agreed that 5 out of 10 performance. Why is that? Like it's not like the motivation needed. They know like what they needed to do. Why do you think they were so? Is it leggy or?
That's what's hurting me, because I can't figure it out myself, bro. And I've watched the game twice now. I don't know how we can go on a 10-match unbeaten run, bro, and then turn up like that for the first half of the biggest game of the season, bro. Like, I don't know what the early.
And goal, you know we can do it because we come out lenging in the second half, so you know it was there. So it's just a bit frustrating, you know, like that. I'm like,
I think the team was wrong.
You think it's a bit? Do you think it's a bit? We're a bit leggy. Do you think some of the intensity of all the games being in full competition, all of it starting to?
If you really check it as well, we've not been at our maximum in the last. We've all said that the last few games. The last few games we've not been playing well. We've been getting by, but on our defense pretty much 1-0, 2-0. I think yesterday, I'm gonna say it as well. I underestimated City a little bit. I think the boys might have underestimated them a little bit as well, because we looked shocked. First 5 minutes, they were all over us. We were like, right, we've not been pressed like this since the last time we played City. Is
that a bit? It's City, bruv.
I know, bro, but even I was doing it as well. In the week. I'm like 3-1. Like we're Liverpool, 3-1. I forgot about what their man can do. I forgot about what De Bruyne and their man can do.
When we're at our best, bro, no team in the world can beat us. That's what we know, innit? What we can do.
But we need to be on point. Like we need to be.
That's it.
Cooking. We can't.
And we weren't cooking. We were cooking some meaty team yesterday. No seasoning, no nothing. It was, bro. The first half was mad.
We showed Mad Hart score 2 goals though, bro. What other chances can you really remember from the game? But we still bagged 2. You know what I'm trying to say to you, bro?
No, I hear it. The only one I can think of is the one that Jota should have squared. And there was another one where he went with his left foot, he should have gone with his right.
Yeah,
right the ball into the box.
So did we really?
Otherwise, nothing.
Jota should not have started before Bobby Dazzler. We needed more pace. Midfield also. Once City ran past our midfield, man didn't have the pace to get back at them. Says Jean Grey. Flacco had a stinker as well. Yeah, he did. He wasn't great. Co-op says, "Nah, Flacco was worse than Hendo. At least Hendo was active." I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. One thing I did say is Flacco did get better second half though. Martial. He did get better second half. So maybe. Plus, I'm sure City cured the pitch. How come so many of our man kept slipping everywhere? But it's the same for them. I don't understand. Like what? They're playing on the same pitch. Like man, it was pissing me off in the first half, bro. Man, they couldn't receive the ball without slipping. I was like, brother, what's going on? Like some long thing. Marque, sorry, Firmino's passing playmaking has fallen off a cliff. Jota's movement in the box is devastating. No, I hear all of that. That's what I said. Like in the box, Jota is a madman. But then what we're talking about is all the stuff outside of the box. Do you know what I mean? Like it's.
You miss Firmino when he's not there, innit? You realise what we miss, man.
But this is what I'm saying. It's not always been the case. I didn't think that when Jota was doing up madness when he first come. I wasn't thinking like, I'm really missing up Firmino. He was pressing, he was linking, he was scoring. So I don't know what's going on now.
The thing is, though, when we've got control of the ball, Jota is good because, like we said, his movement is a mad thing. But when we're pinned back and we've got to transition the ball quickly up the field, the moves die with him because he's not as good with linking the play up. Bobby yesterday would have been popping it to Thiago, popping it to Mane, popping it to Salah. There was no popping yesterday. It was just pops,
we don't expect that from you. For me, Firmino invented that whole role, bro. Like he's that's the prototype. So you can't expect Jota to do that, bro. We just want simple passes like this says, bro.
I feel like going off what Sika's just said. I feel like Mane is like the hybrid of them two. You know them. You know what I mean? Can do a little bit of what Bobby does and can finish like Jota. Do you know what I mean? Whereas Jota's just obviously banging and Bobby's is linking up. Marque, Fabinho running in mud and Hendo clocking cardio.
It's true, man.
I was doing bleep test, fam.
I'm telling you, that's very true.
It's long, bro.
In the second half, so you're right saying he does need to work on those passes and stuff. But I said it just on the Big Six Bants show. If we want Haaland, what makes you think he won't be doing the same as Jota? Yeah, but Haaland is. I get all of that, but then this is what I'm saying. I don't mind if you don't do all of that, but you have to be a super duper leg man, bro. Like
I want to see every chance bagged. I want to see every chance, but at least 8 out of 10 chances you got to be bagging.
I don't care if it comes off your knees, off your toes, off your foot, off your teeth. As long as you're bagging, I'm like, calm. But I
hear what Pablo's saying though, because that's what I'm not really on this Haaland thing. Because I don't think as good as he is, I think we need not a Bobby replacement, but he's set the bar now. Forwards. I
don't think
I'm not trying to see man.
I don't think we're a replacement.
But there's man out there who can do a similar, like a João Felix can do a bit of the Bobby thing. He can link up. I don't know if Haaland's really got that kind of. See how Barry of Dortmund's goals just coming for like the counter attack and that. I'm not really trying to see. I'll take him, but if it's going to be like 150 M's and that, I'm not on.
In Germany, they're coming to play you like any man.
Low blocks and that.
Yeah, bro. Nah, bro.
Long.
Jingray, that's the standard set. The rest of the Prem got work to do. Big facts. That is what big facts. That game just showed, man, that you man there, it's techie for you, man. You know, like that, because this is level. This is bro. That's what I'm saying. This is bigger than El Clasico. I'm definitely right now it's bigger than El Clasico, bro.
As long as Klopp and Pepper there, no one else is winning this league. I'm telling everyone that from now, no one else is winning.
You see Jake Paul tweeted about the game, lad.
Yeah. I see that.
I'm telling you, bro. It is what it is, man. You know them ones there. Hasselhoff, we lost energy as soon as we were level. Don't think anyone was worthy of man of the match award. Maybe Allison for that save right at the start. Yeah, Allison, we'll get into that.
Yeah,
Allison
right at the start.
I don't think he actually, in my opinion, was at fault for any of the goals. Man in number 9 is the evolution. Left wing Diaz and Jota.
That's the co-op. You won the comment of the night, bro.
Yeah, come on. Jean Gray says, but that's our problem. We gave them too much room and time on the ball. When we pressed them, we got our second goal. But then we dropped. You're right. I think in the first half we gave them far too much respect. I don't know what it was, bro. It just that's you're right though. We did a lot. To be fair, I think there was times in the first half where, as much as I said that his pressing was good, Jota wasn't doing that. He was falling off, and then they were allowed. Bernardo Silva was allowed to make that pass, and do you know what I mean? And we tightened up a little bit more second half. To be fair, should have won it second half though. They're kind of overrated. I can't lie. But we got a second chance in it, you know, like that. We'll see on the weekend, innit? Like, wow. Techie,
I think we beat them on the weekend, you know. I just got a feeling.
I don't know, man. It depends what team we put out, bro.
Because I think Klopp's gonna go with the team or closer to the team that finished the game. Yeah, so I think he's gonna do like a Diaz. Obviously, we'll get onto this, but I think he's gonna do like a Diaz on the right, on the left, and a Naby maybe in midfield. I think we beat them Saturday.
I would hope to see that. We definitely did not play our game yesterday. City by far the better team in the midfield. De Bruyne is a cheat code. I would agree. I've read that. Front three should have been Diaz, Jota, Salah, and midfield Keita, Thiago, Flacco.
That's the best team.
You just never know. Do you know them ones there? If Gomez or Konate started, reckon we would have bullied them more. Joe is physical. Yeah, I hear that. Naby Keita getting pity minutes. Imagine my shot uncomfortable combos on the end though. No, I'm not. When you say pity minutes, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Like we just gotta keep him. Like, you know what I mean? It's a madness. Man can't be playing 90 minutes in that every game. I think Ish might be right though. Like if he's playing on the weekend, you want to give him some minutes. You know what I mean? And he looks decent. He looked better than Hendo when he come on. Let's be honest, bro. Trust me. Flacco passing was good second half, but first half he was shocking. Yeah. Like, let's get into some player ratings and I'll get back into the comments. So, Allison, I thought outstanding save. Remember, I even put that in the goal reaction, bro. It was techie, bro. I was like, yo, you know like what? I was like, nah, bro, this save, fam. I thought he was done all right. Wasn't really to blame for any of the goals. I'll give him an 8.5. 8.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah. I'm saying 8. I would have said 8.5. I would have even been closer to 9 in it, but I watched back. I can't remember which goal it is, but the kicking was a bit mad. There was like a sequence of like a minute where he just kept kicking us into trouble, and I was just like, bro, either go long or find your fucking man. He was doing these little mad chip balls into Thiago, Fabinho, and it was putting them under pressure. Then they were doing a mad pass. So I think for that, and I can't even just overlook it because it did lead to one of the goals. I think it was it might have been the first goal before the quick free kick. So I'm gonna say 8 just on that. But yeah, some of the saves mad, but he's been doing that. And shout out Rams as well. He's been saying he should be in with a shout for Player of the Year. I think he saved us a lot recently. But he gets an 8 just for that.
I think you're probably right, and I agree with that, man. I agree with that. I think you make a really good point there. I'm sure Jota's pass accuracy for yesterday was 58%. If it was, that's outrageous, bro. That's outrageous. Like a C, like a C plus or some shit. All right, Trent.
Oh, for the Jesus goal, man. Jesus left it for dead, blood.
Bro, how?
It's mad, isn't it? It's mad.
Jesus left, man.
How do you have a man? Because he's onside, so he's there.
Yeah, you went both sides, blood. You know what I'm saying?
How do you have a man on your shoulder and then just stop fucking running?
Bro, yeah, he didn't chat back nothing, blood.
Talk to man. It's not like he burned him. He didn't put like burners on. But man just
he just stopped, bro. He stopped running. Like it was mad. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. when I saw, when you see it in real time, you're like, nah, that can't be right.
No, that's why I was like,
and then I watched the back, and then I was like, rah.
What? I was like, bro, if you see it on the, I can't keep plugging this anymore. Go and watch the goal reactions. I chopped it up. It's up now, bro. You see me, and then Finners is like, no, that's offside, bro. That's blatant offside. I'm like, yeah. No, it ain't. Man just stopped.
Mad on. It was mad on, man.
Yeah, it was.
I think a 4 in the first half.
And
you
man remember his shot from the halfway line as well?
Wow.
On the break.
How? I was going nuts. I was going fucking nuts, bro. I was like, Trent, what are you doing?
But man got an assist and he played the ball. He played the ball. I want to shout him out for something just quickly, yeah. The Salah assist for Mane's goal. Henderson plays some hospital past him. It's behind Trent. Trent does a step over, then plays it back quick, sets up. He makes up Salah's mind for a minute because the ball wasn't good that he received. So that's a hand in both goals he had. And I know we can't really just be judging man on assists in that, but even the assist for Jota, a lot of men are just going to blast it. If that's Hendo, I don't want to get onto him. He's going to blast it across goal. He's going to do something dumb with it. So he kind of had a hand to play in both goals. But yeah, like you said, saying that first half was.
Well, that's why I'd give him a 4 in the first half. I'd give him an 8 in the second half. So I'd say like 6.5.
Yeah, 6.5 for me.
First goal was holiday, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why, like, imagine that you had like because Ish is right. His involvement in both goals, and I'm glad you brought that up because I was gonna do that. I was gonna say like his involvement in that Salah goal was actually instrumental. It's like 3 key passes. One's there, like, but you can't. That in itself is, we're talking 9 out of 10 performance.
Because the step over was brazy. I think it was Foden. He sent Foden for a fucking Mars bar, bro. He sent him and then played the ball nice and quick. So, half
performance, that goal, shocking, bro. So it has to. I'm thinking, it has to bring like that. I'm thinking about 6.5.
5.5, 6.
I say 6. I say 6.
All right, 6. Robertson, let's do the other fullback.
I thought he was good,
I thought Robertson was one of the few in the first half that maybe could actually hold his head up. Like,
yeah, I actually think Robert was all right. There's a couple of times where he was like the last man. I think Sterling was like, it looked like it was going to be a bit of a foot race, but he done well. He done very well.
Through balls that were just like, you're like, oh, like, them ones that it just wasn't clicking, but he was doing what he was supposed to do. Like, yeah, I mean, 7.5, 8.
Yeah, that's fair.
I say 7. I feel like I'm being harsh on the boys.
That's why I was like 7.5. Guys, let me know in the comments. Let me get through some of these comments.
Yeah.
Saint should Keita have started for Hendo. I feel like Hendo didn't do anything to impact the game. That's all retrospective, bruv. That's all in hindsight. I think obviously we all put him in there. Do you know what I mean? Because you think that his industry would do it. It hurts to say, but I don't want Haaland if we're saying Jota can't do link-up play. Haaland can't either. I'm happy with Jota. He just needs to work on a few things. True. Ivan Toney would fit us more than Haaland. Yeah, but I don't want Ivan Toney.
Mad. I ain't trying to see that one bit.
If we're talking about we need more pace in the midfield, who do you guys think we should get? I think that it's that Hendo position, right? We can all agree Thiago and Fab get in no matter what. I agree with that. All right, come on. Any inside the building, big up yourself, any. Right. So Ali was at 8. Yeah, let's get into some of these. Trent was at 8.5. Trent 8.5. I can't give him that. I can't call up. I can't give him that. And I gave
not
my
for the
reason.
whole game. Not for the whole game. Jean Gray says 6. So I'm gonna let me know 6. Was this for Trent or Robert?
I think this might be for Trent. I agree, man. TAA kept Foden quiet though. What other than like, nah, bro. The guy the yo, go on, Rams. Hope you're good, bro.
Ramsey.
Shout out Rams, man.
Robbo, silly yellow card, not needed and impacted his game. I don't think it did that.
I kind of like that yellow card,
Yeah, I feel like it gave a little bit of like,
that's what I was trying to see from Hendo, because not only did he tripped man up, then he dragged him as well. I kind of feel like the game needed that a little bit. Obviously, Mark's right to an extent because it doesn't limit what you can do afterwards. But the way the man was just running up on us, I feel like we needed someone to kind of slow it down a little bit. So I don't mind them yellow cards if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of 8s. I think I'm gonna side with the 8s, man. Robbo, I would say was a solid 8. Defensively was amazing in my opinion. Robbo 8 from Jean Grey. Robbo got a yellow card as well, so he did well, to be honest. Yeah, nah. All right, we'll go with an 8. Matip. I feel like Matip was better than Virgil, if I'm going to be honest with you.
You think?
I disagree, you know. I disagree, I think.
Do you see Virgil bad up Sterling?
That's what I'm saying.
That's
what I'm saying. Man just stood in front of him. And he said, he ain't going nowhere, bro. He ain't going nowhere.
All right, allow me. I had me all busting up in that. I was creasing. Shout out, man, in the car. The next Invisible Man should start Hendo as lead man for a lot of energy into the celebration. Shout out Phoenix, my guy. I think we need 2 midfielders this summer. Big facts. Big facts. I'm gonna do a video on that, but I agree. Camavinga if Real Madrid sign.
Yes, I'll take either one of them. In a heartbeat.
Shout out my guy Northside London, Northside LD, and go subscribe to his channel. He's doing bits. I can't lie, bro. City played better, but didn't finish you off. PS, my club are washed. That's awesome.
I'm glad you got that in there.
Yeah. Love my guy. All right, so Matip 7. I'm getting 7s, 8s. I would give Matip a 7 personally. I didn't think Matip was that bad. But now I'm trying to think. I didn't think Matip was that bad. I thought he done what he was. I would have liked him to have been a little bit more of an aerial threat, but that's always my thing. He didn't make some of the marauding runs that I would have liked him to have made, but then I don't think that this was the game for that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, I'm hearing 8s, 7s. I think he'd get.
I think 8's a bit high. I think 7.
I think 8's a bit high. That's why I said I'm cool with a 7. VVD.
I love the Sterling, man.
I'm gonna say 7.5 just for that little Sterling thing. There was a couple other ones as well.
There was one when I seen him get did the one where KDB kind of burnt him a little bit. Do you know them ones there, and he took him down. And I was like, right, okay. There was just a couple.
I kind of feel like you had to do that though. I kind of feel
he did. He did. No, you're right. I'm not blaming him for it. I'm just like. I just felt like Virgil wasn't himself. I just really didn't think that he had the best of game, if I'm honest with you.
You know what I'm gonna give him 7.5 though, because one thing I kind of get onto him a lot for is just it's like the jockey thing. Something like, bro, can you just put your foot in and just let man know you're there for a second, like please.
But he always
kind of was doing that. He was doing that yesterday, but I think yesterday was a bit different. I think he was being a bit more on the front foot. I kind of like that from yesterday. There's a couple times at Sterling.
Did you ever go? Did you ever go at Trent yesterday when he
Yeah, Virgil's saying he gets a 6 for me. Co-op saying Virgil gets a 6. VVD saying he gets a 7. Co-op saying he almost got Alisson in trouble. VVD, yeah, I don't know. Like I'm kind of siding with these about 7 for VVD, 7.
Yeah, I think 7.
I would have it the other way around, but I hear what he's saying. What 40-year-old Virgil said.
They got 40-year-old Virgil. That's what I would say that, innit? I would say that. I would agree.
Let's agree with that then.
And these men are telling me different, so I hear you. All right, so I'd give him. So I gave what Matip a 7, innit?
Yeah. But 40-year-old Virgil was saying 7.5 Matip. 7.
Yeah, I'd give Virgil a 6.5 personally, but you'd give him a 7.
Mad. I thought he was all right, you know.
I didn't think he was himself, man.
You know why I'm saying that? Because what I'm gonna give man in midfield and man up front as well. I feel like the defense were probably the better part of the team. They kept us in it. Because what some man are holding the midfield is not a 6. It's lower than a 6. So I'm just gonna have to get that in.
It's just like, all right. So we're going to Flacco in it, but Flacco did.
First off was like a 2. I can't even lie to you.
Yeah, first off was
like a 2. You know. How good was he in the second half? That's what I feel like we need to kind of work backwards in it. Because
he was better than what he was in the first half, but he wasn't outstanding. He wasn't back to himself. I wasn't like, oh yeah, like I was. He was.
But the truth is, he couldn't get no worse.
Yeah.
That's the truth, bro.
The bar was on the fucking
Yeah.
floor, man. It was on the
Couldn't get
floor.
much worse, bro.
I'm gonna go first, and I'm gonna say 5. I think for his standards as well, I
For
can't
his
say the man
standards.
was any more than average.
And bro,
can't
Ish,
say
you
that.
know what? That's a bit generous as well. That's a bit biased. But
Only
Man,
because
you know,
man, he patterned up. He
5.
patterned up.
Jean Grey 5, Marshall 4.5. So we're all around the same sort of ballpark. I would have gone for a 5. I thought he was just average if you level up both the halves. And like Ish said, can't really remember how outstanding he was in the second half. I just know that he was better.
He was better in it.
Like
Should have got sent off as well. If we're being real, that tackle was horrendous, bro. That tackle was horrendous, bro.
Yep, you're right. Pablo said Fab was a free for him. How slippery was the pitch? We did discuss this. We did say that, like it was, but why was it only our players? I don't understand.
It's all using the same pitch, man.
We're all on the same pitch. Like that's it. Don't make no sense. Flacco really lucky not to get red for the tackle and Silva 5 for him. Yeah, agree. Man.
But you know what? Because it was that fucking pussy, I allow him. Because when I see Silva on the floor, I was like, yeah, cool.
Don't know, eat dirt.
I'm actually cool. I'm actually cool with that one.
And he was running the midfield, you know. He was running the midfield.
Man, carotted him right at his ankle, man. That was a mad tackle. That was a mad tackle.
All right. Thiago.
Probably our best player.
Probably our best midfielder, but
the ball for the first goal.
Nuts.
Outrageous.
Nuts.
But do you remember when man just did the madness?
No, you're gonna say it. The ball from the box. It was mad. It was mad.
Thiago.
Sickers was at a shot. Sickers was like, Thiago, what? What's going on? What's going on?
Like, he was a bit mad. Like he had his moment, but then again, like most of the team, we started to see the real Thiago in the second half. Like and like you said, that ball for the first goal was outrageous. What did I give Flacco? 5, 7, 7.5.
I think bang on 7. Really.
7. 7.5 if we're being generous, or
I can hear 7. I'm saying 7. I think.
Then he moved it to 7.5. Marshall saying 6.5. Co-op saying 8. So
not 8.
Yeah.
No, I think they're on 7.
I'd say 7. I'd say 7.
He was carrying the midfield, but he had no one out in him, bro.
Right.
Actually, you know what? Sickers is right. 7.5. Man was doing like 3 man's work in there because I was just seeing hella invisibility, man. I was not seeing anything from that midfield, man.
You're very right.
Yeah, I can bump him up. I can bump him up.
7.5 still. All right, man, like Hendo.
Oh, mate. I didn't want to say it, bro.
And you know what? Virgil's right. Thiago is better than VVD.
Yeah.
More instrumental.
Hendo.
Oh God. Bro, I'll let you man take the floor in it.
I'm saying forward.
I say a 4 in terms of what he was doing because I felt like it was.
Did he improve second half?
No,
not really.
And you're the captain. Like you're the one person that was like, this is the game that I expect. Like I'm always the one that's batting when man try and draw me out. Oh, Steven Gerrard and Hendo. I'm like, bro, he's our captain, yeah. And what he brings, Gerrard, do you know what I mean? He brings something different. Like all the things in which I back you for in that argument. I thought he was going to bring in this game.
Yeah,
I didn't see it, bruv. You know, like that.
It's slowly outgrowing him, you know.
Man ain't talking about. I'm not talking about great technical, like 40-yard pop, bruv. Like screaming a man's face, like do you know what I mean? Actually, like.
But do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? Because he was so meaty yesterday. I don't even think man could look himself in the mirror and actually say to the other boys out there, man, because he was so shit.
This is what I mean. But then you're. I don't need on the pitch. You know them ones there. Like then I literally, if you can't. That's what I loved about Hendo. The fact that Hendo of all people could bad up a Thiago and he would know. Yes.
Remember when he batted up Thiago that time?
Yeah. You know,
I was when Thiago was fresh as well. Thiago was looking at him like, what the fuck's going on there, bro?
But
I'm
he
not used to
knew.
this
He saw in
environment.
his
Yeah,
eyes.
yeah.
He was like, "Yeah, say nothing, big man." You know, like that. Like, but now that's why I'm like, no. So you got to roll on. You know what I'm saying, you don't have to be as good as Thiago. You can, but if you can't even do that, nah, brother.
Yeah.
Long.
I'm gonna
So
be
that's
honest,
why
you
I
know.
have to
I'm
take
gonna be
off another
honest.
one. I'm gonna give him
Next season, I'm trying to see Hendo get the Milner minutes. I can't even lie.
Oh,
I think
big
we
fact.
need a couple
But
of
I'm
minutes.
the team's evolved a path past, and it's a shame, bro. But people,
What happens? Father time minutes in the legs.
The team, bro, in the World Cup, bro.
He'll get in on experience, I think, but it'll be like a Milner thing. I think he's there. It's now he's just there to be like a.
Nah, I can't even give him 5.5. That would be giving him more than Flacco. Nah, brother, no way.
Free.
He's in a free. He got a 4, but I'm taking one away because of the lack of captainism. If that even a word, you know what I mean? The lack of real gonads.
I feel like 3 is so harsh, though, man. I feel like 3 is so. Harsh.
All right, I'll give him a 4.
I'll give man a 4 out of respect for the Hendo shuffle. Man gets an extra mark.
Cool.
That's it.
4
That's the only reason. Yeah,
cool,
I can't.
Cool.
I feel like 3 is just a madness.
What? You're right, bro. Just doing up bleep tests, bro. That's literally what man was doing. Like big facts, bro. Just getting red faced. Like, it depends. Elaborate on that for me, Ilias. Is Jota our best striker? Is Jota our most? It's a very. What do you mean? That's what I'm gonna say. Elaborate on what exactly you mean, Ilias. In it. Hendo had 3 opportunities to shoot, and he didn't. Nah, no, and it was that dead scoop pass that man tries to do to nowhere, like brother.
I hate that.
You know the one, innit?
Man, jarring.
I was like, bro, can you lift your head and open your eyes? Is that
yeah.
Are you able to do that? Why are you just playing the balls blindly? Like, what's going on? See, when he stinks, he stinks up the gaff. He stinks up the gaff, man. It's mad. It's mad.
Zabiri, shout out my G, big up my G. Man saying Hendo is Captain Brexit. Brother, it's true, bro. Like, like it says, he's getting a million minutes, bro.
He's gonna have to, bro. He's gonna have to. If you want to level up, that's what I'm trying to see next year, man. Bring me legs.
And I think you're right, man. We need youth and speed, man. Like Cavallo, like that. We need youth and speed. But anyways, cool. All right, so let's just go. This is a tough one, Manny. So I thought he had an outrageous second half.
He was very good, bro. He was actually very good second half. Ball was sticking to him.
First goal was slightly his fault, though.
Yeah,
it
was.
Slide.
When you keep it, he had the maddest game. He actually had the maddest game.
This is what I mean. Yes,
I don't even know what to rate, man.
That's what I mean. I'm really conflicted, guys. And when I need you to help me, Carl, I'm not gonna lie. There was parts of his game that I was really impressed with, man. Like I was like, raw. But he took his goal superbly.
That's old. That was vintage Mane finish. Bro.
You know, like where you get a bit like, oh, it's Mane. Bro, that was like, oh no, he's talking bang.
You blink and it's in. A man celebrating.
I was like, but at the same time,
what are you saying, Sickers? You said 7, innit?
7.
Let me go into some of these comments. I need help. I'm not even gonna lie.
No, I hear it.
It was Kopish that said Jota is not a striker. I can hear that.
7.5, maybe.
We'll get into that. We'll get into Jota in a second. You say 7.5, yeah. That was his nail in his coffin for me. What you talking about, Jean Grey? Sorry, maybe I missed that one still. Mane 7.5. Marquez says Jota 6 out of 5. Mane was cold. Yeah, bro. There was parts of his game that was really, really cold, man. 8.5. His chest controlled 8 times, I think. He chest controlled 8 times. That is true. It is very true. Mane on his birthday, and Ish called it that he would bag.
His birthday as well. Shit, man.
Yeah, man.
I just knew it, man. I knew man was bagging. Inevitable, but boy, I don't know. I don't know, you know.
Co-op says, nah, bro, I can't give man a 9, bro. Come on, no. A bit crazy, bro. I've seen better performances, but hold up play was good, build up was great, and fantastic finish. 7 is calm. Yeah, like, bro, he said
I
it.
think
Yeah.
7 sounds alright, you know.
Yeah, thank you.
Really
Because
just, just patting the whole thing with that.
Right, the whole, you know what I'm reading
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Build up players, build up.
yeah.
Yep, tick. Yeah, build up players. Yep, tick. Finish. Yeah, bro. You know what? 7.5, man. Big up Mane, man. Big up Mane, man. 7.5 still. Yeah, shout out Zabiri, man. Yeah, House of Hoff. Yeah, hey, shout out the chat, man. We've been mad interactive tonight. Appreciate it, man. Manu is 8.5 from me. Played great, both left through the middle. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I like it.
I don't know if it was great on the left in the first half because I remember us we were having a go at him a lot because he just was falling over constantly. But I think out of the front three, he probably improved the most in the second half.
Yeah,
because man was holding up, bumping man off the ball and that. He was we looked better with him through the middle. We looked much better with him through the middle. But
100%. Jots. The boy from Portugal, better than Figo, don't you know? Hey.
Jota. It's the goal that's going to throw you in it. The goal.
Because it was an important goal. Say what you want. Talk all the shit you want about my man. It was an important goal.
And he always does it.
He's so cheeky with the celebrations. He's one guy that if he weren't on my team, I'd be like, you're a fucker, bro. You know, like
because he celebrates like a man's been sourcing, and we can't get
the worst one was against Leicester in the cup, blood. Oh man!
When he celebrates like a real bastard. You know, like you're just
you need that in your team. You need that. I don't know about you, man. I love that. Him and Robbo.
I love it.
You need them bastards in your team, man. You need that. You need that.
He said 6.
Hold up play was horrible.
It was bad.
5. But the goal was what he was pretty much there to do.
Okay. How about what if you took away the goal? What would you give Jota?
If without the goal,
you might don't want to know because he's in Hendo territory. Can't lie. Because he had the one where he should have squared it. He never squared it as well. He's
and there were countless times when I was like, bro, watch on the watch along. I swear I shouted his name like 12 times, bro. Like,
I kept thinking he scored or something, and you were like,
times he's like, oh no, sometimes stupid, like, nah, bro, seriously. And you know what it is as well? This is such a pressure cooker game, bro. This ain't no like any Watford, Burnley, like you know them ones there, Leicester. But this is the one, bro.
Wait, what did we give Mane?
7.5.
Okay.
Or 7.5.
Jota's got a whole like a 6, 6.5.
6. It's the goal that bumps him up, innit?
I was gonna give him a 5. So I'm gonna 6 is calm for me, like because I don't know if 6.5. No, I don't know.
I can't overlook what man was doing in the game, man. I say this about him all the time. There's certain things I can't just like bypass a 5-yard pass not making it. Like that can't run, but. The goal, like would everyone else on our team, would Bobby have scored that goal? I don't know, but Bobby would have squared it to Salah, and Salah would have scored. So it kind of swings around about.
Yeah, you're right.
It's got to be a 6, and that's a generous 6,
and that's the goal bumping you up, bro.
That's a goal, and I like you. That's why I'm bumping you up to 6. But if it's if I'm being real, if another man in another team is doing that performance, then it's mad. It's mad, but. I want it. My head says 5.5 in it, but my heart's saying 6. So
I give him a 6 because of how important that goal was as well. Do you know what I mean?
I'm gonna give him a 6.
I'm gonna say the pressure. I'm gonna move
in the box was nice as well. He made
it. Like that's what I mean. He's sick.
Everyone went forward. Everyone went to the ball. He kind of hung back.
Yeah. I'll give him a 6 for that, man.
So I think it's the top 10 bringing Kale. Yes, bro.
Yeah, bro. I think we need to make that transition. It's just Kate. We just need a little bit more consistency from Kate. Right now, he seems to be doing it.
Though, isn't he, he's doing nice at the moment. Isn't he?
Yeah, he's doing nice.
You know what it is with Naby? Yeah, we got to just ride this thing till it falls off in it. We can't even be like let's manage him here, there. I think with Naby can get injured in the bath, innit? We've seen this already. So I think we just got to play, man, and then if he gets injured, innit? Like it's gonna have to be one of them ones. It's business end. Business end of the season now.
That we ain't seen the best of him yet.
Yeah.
And then went and got injured. I was fuming.
He came back quick to be fair. He was back quick to be fair, but I was like, this is your fucking luck, bro. This is your fucking luck.
Jota plays a lot of FIFA foot champs. He does those celebrations.
Yeah, is that what he's doing?
Yeah, he's number one.
He was number 1 in the world, you know. He was number 1 in the world at FIFA. He's a madman. He's a madman. He's got a ute. He's got a little ute as well. It's mad. It's mad.
Batted up Trent in lockdown as well before he came. I remember we
Yeah,
did.
yeah,
I
yeah.
remember that.
All right. Oh, is it Thiago's birthday today?
Yeah, it's today.
Yeah.
It's today.
31.
Come
31.
on.
31. 31.
31. Man, like Alcantara, happy birthday, man, G.
Happy birthday, brother.
Jota is more clinical. Origi, without the goal, he is a 4.5. Facts. I gave him 5, but yeah, I think so. So 6 is calm. And Jota's Jean Grey saying 6.5. Appreciate it. He said in the bath. It's big facts though, bro. Especially if they know Matt. You know the Matt. Like he's definitely.
You know the little bar on the side as well. Man, he's like to get himself up. It's peak, fam. It's peak. It's peak. You can't even. You gotta just play, man. You gotta just play, man. Innit? I'm trying to see Naby till the end of the season.
You have to. Right, Egyptian King. Doing up Pauper on the right.
Yeah, man. Moving like Harry Kane yesterday.
He weren't dead.
I thought
But he was quiet. He was quiet. Yeah.
His link up
That's probably one of his better games, you know.
He didn't seem like a goal threat to me though, which is mad to say. Like for Salah.
I think he's really jaded at the moment, bro. I think he's a good rest, bro. We're fucking running into
He cannot start that Benfica game. I can't stress enough. He cannot start that Benfica game.
Bro, he's first man.
I swear to you know it because you know he's starting. But I can't see him starting the game, bro.
No, honestly.
I'll even take Ox. I don't care. I'll even take Ox starting ahead of him. Just give man a break, bro.
I think you play 60 minutes with him, sort of.
Nah, he says that's a boyman, bro. That's an absolute boyman.
It's long. It's actually long.
Bro. That's a joke thing, bro. Shout out Demo. Man like Taki, bro. Free up Taki, bro. Free up Taki, bro.
Listen, I'm missing.
Taki's doing up birds, bro.
You haven't seen him in a minute, fam. I haven't seen him in a minute.
Taki's gone, isn't it, at the end of the season, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think if we get a little 50.
Well, we got him for 7 million in our what's it called? In our
the money ball thing.
Yeah, the strategy, brother. We're definitely getting easily 14, 15 million from him. That's double RP. He's got
12, 13.
And that's got nothing to do with whether I think he's good enough or not. I'm just saying they're just gonna see P's and see.
It go to a little young West Ham or someone like that. You know what I'm saying?
It's a little Southampton. He should have got a corner penalty.
How did they not give that fucking corner?
Remember, I was going mad, bro.
The ball will change direction, start spinning. I'm like, yo, what's this?
That was outrageous. Shout out Co-op for that, for reminding us of that one.
Yeah, we didn't even kick up the fuss though. That's the thing as well, man.
No, that's blatant cheating though. You know, like it's blatant, bro. Like, come on, man. Like that was outrageous.
Mad.
Jota more clinical than Origi. Guys, I'm out. Have a good one. Love House of Off. Appreciate you doing, man.
Big up, bro.
Free Taki is true, brother. He's doing bird, bro. Come on, see? Free Taki, bro. Free my guy, brother. Come on. Send Taki some commissary, man. You know them ones there. Nah, bro. Send him little sushi and I send him a little commissary, bro. He's in the basement. It's Fulham, when we take that's not bad show. Not bad show.
London was living London.
I can see that. Or what's it? My man at Leeds used to be his manager, innit? I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure he managed him before.
He's not doing too bad, you know, brother.
They're doing all right. I feel sorry for him, man. He's just saying managers hating him for the accident, that, but he seems like a nice guy.
Mad
it just sounds mad. Very enthusiastic in that. It sounds weird, bro. But
sounds like he's taking the mic, innit, bro?
Sounds like what's my man that parried
Ted Lasso and that.
Lasso, yeah.
It's mad. But he loves the game, innit?
All right. That's the first time. What we saying about the subs? Did they even really? Cater came in.
Diaz was good. The ball was actually sticking to him.
Diaz,
and I feel like when he came on, that's when we started to really mash work in there. We gave him a whole different problem. I lie.
So he's got to start Saturday, bro. The first name on the list. I want to see Diaz.
Yeah, facts.
Do you know what? He's fearless, bro. He wasn't thinking about the occasion, bro. He just wants to play, bro, and start mashing works, bro.
Yeah, you're
right.
South
American thing, man. It's just like they got that.
They got that. Bro. He's mashing works when he come on, bro.
Yeah. What are we saying? 7.5?
Salah.
Nah. Oh shit.
Did we give? He didn't give Salah. He didn't give Salah. So he didn't give him a rating. He didn't give him a rating. For 6.5. The assist was brilliant.
Wasn't it?
The assist was brilliant. The assist was brilliant.
The assist was mad. It was mad.
I'm not gonna.
And I don't actually think. I think in recent weeks he's been actively dead, but I think he was just quiet. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
When he had the ball, the touch was kind of neat. He weren't really.
Yeah,
he weren't
really mashing words. And like I said, I didn't see him as a goal threat, but he was interchanging.
He was about.
Hey, do you find it mad that he's still the Premier League's top goal scorer, bro?
Yeah.
Wow. Only just though.
Son is catching up, bro. He's on his car. He's 3 goals behind. He's on 17. Son's on 17.
How?
Man, bagged the hat this weekend.
He was all like 9 goals ahead of everyone. Bro.
I couldn't see Son before, like, you know, they do like top 5. I couldn't see man like a month ago. Man just come out of nowhere, bro.
He's the most clinical striker in Europe, bro.
The Kane link up's mad. The Kane link up is a madness.
I would love Son in our team, you know, fucking.
All right. So what did we say for Salah? 6.5.
Yeah, 6.5.
I say 6.5. Yeah, because his assist was a mad. He had no right to do that. He had no right to pull that assist off. So that was cold. So.
And then Diaz, 8, 7, 8.
So, yeah. Well, did he have enough time to get an 8?
I don't think he had enough. Yeah, you're right. You're very right. Yeah,
I think 7.5. 7.5. He was good. He was good when he came on. He was very good.
I'll give him a 7. I don't think he had it, like he said, like enough real time. But I wouldn't really complain with a 7.5 to be fair. But and then what? That was really the only Cater. Yeah, Cater really have time to mash work.
Nah. Bobby had a bit of time. No,
Bobby had a bit of time.
He had a little 20 minutes at least, I'm sure. I can't really remember what he was doing, to be fair, but I know he can do that.
He did
but sometimes Bobby can do that and still play well.
Yeah. Bobby does
that. Jota should have scored as well. That's true.
Yeah. That pass was cold. Big up Dino. That pass was cold.
That pass was
brilliant. I don't know what
Jota
was going with the fucking opposite foot there. I don't know what man was doing.
Diaz is just hungry. He ain't watching opponents. He just wants to play ball. Yeah, just like what Simple said, man. Literally.
Word.
Cater did nothing, apparently, Elias said. I thought he did. I mean, I don't know if he came on.
I can't remember, if I'm being honest.
You might be right. I didn't think he did anything bad or anything great, to be honest.
I want to actually see let me see how long he got on the pitch, because in my head, he only got like a little 10 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, right now, I'm thinking of not even really scoring him, because I don't think he had that.
Yeah, I don't think we got enough time to score him, man. Like, he didn't do
I don't think he did do that.
Yeah.
All right. And then, man, like Klopp.
Yeah, man, he got 12 minutes. He came on 78th minute.
Klopp.
I felt like some of the changes could have happened a little bit earlier. Maybe not 20 minutes like Sickers was saying, but I think he was onto something, man. Like, I could have done with Diaz. I could have done with Diaz on, like, bro, Sickers was on it early. Like, yo, what's going on? I felt
was cracking me up, bro. That was Sickers was not messing about at all, man. I was just saying, bring me Diaz now, fam. To be fair though, he wasn't wrong. Because nothing we saw, it didn't get any better. It didn't get any better, innit? It didn't get any from when the Sickers said it in the 20th minute to the flipping 60th minute when man came on. It was all the same, bro.
We would have taken money off collectively, to be fair. Actually, no, I lied. We would have taken it off.
I said I was screwing from early. Jota's got to come off. But back to Klopp, I've got to give him like a 7, I think. I think the starting lineup wasn't really what I wanted to see. Like we said, the subs were a bit late, but I'll bump him up and I'll tell you why. Whatever man said to them at half time, because they came out, we scored within 46 seconds, bro.
Yeah,
46 seconds. So whatever hairdryer, blow dryer, any kind of dryer he bought for them, man.
I reckon he went
mad. Like, I reckon he would have done like a do you man even want to win the league? One of them ones. Yeah. You man trying to win the league right now. So I'm gonna give him a 7 for that.
He set us up mad early in the second half.
Mad early.
Yeah, I thought bro. I'd at least be on Amazon Prime. I need to see what's going on after.
All right, so I would say, so what are we saying? 7?
I say 7. But
I would say 7.5, yeah, but I don't like the way man's all cuddling up Pep after the game, bro. I like all that little fucking man's all hugging man up, bro.
Hey, Sickers, you see how Pep was grabbing up Van Dijk's hand in done some little post-match interview. Yeah, man's all grabbing him up and looking up at him, man. Just get off him, man.
You know what? Yeah, it's like they're making our little rivalry look a little boisterous, bro. Like,
I know. I know.
like it, bro. I don't like it.
I know. I need a little
It's
bit
a
of
bad
spice
one.
in
It's a
it,
bad.
like,
But it's just different times though. This is what I've been trying. I've been going back and forth with United and Arsenal fans all week. Like, them man want to see pizza flying in the air, Vieira badding the man up and grabbing man by his throat. It's not like that anymore. It's not like that anymore.
I like that, bro.
But we ain't seeing that. We're not seeing that in 2022, man. It's too political now. We can't see that.
It's too. Yeah.
You think Hendo can go and grab Van Dijk or not Van Dijk, KDB by the throat and that in the midfield? No, man. He'll be doing apology post after the game.
He'll be doing an apology tour. He'll be doing an apology tour, fam. Turn around and
by the time we play them in the Champions League final, blood, they ain't gonna be cuddling like that, bro.
Nah.
One of us is gonna win and not. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's either between us or who's gonna win the league and the Champions League, I reckon, and the FA Cup. You know what I'm saying?
You think them men are going to the final? You think them men are going to the Champions League final?
We're gonna buck them in the final.
I don't want that, bro.
Yeah, I see that co-op. Their kids go to the same school and that. Like,
Yeah. They're actually boys. Yeah.
KDB
Van Dijk and KDB. I see that. Because after the game, them man went straight to each other and started chatting.
Kevin De Bruyne mocked the whole game yesterday. He done a day in the life of him. Did you see it, bro?
Yeah, I see it. He mocked the whole team doing up McDonald's at the end and that. And I said,
two Happy Meals and that. I was like,
why do I slightly like you? Get this out of my face.
It's very cute, bro. It's very cute.
You know what I mean? I was like, I don't want to be feeling this right now. I want bare hatred in my blood right now. And I like it. I know, shout out KDB though. Should have started Keita. That's why I think that midfield battle was key in that game, and Klopp got it slightly wrong. So I think that's why we kind of obviously rectified it and we did what we did in it. All right, so guys, Sickers.
Yo.
Is this the title decider? Is these men going to drop any points in your eyes?
I feel like we're more likely to drop points. I think our run-ins harder. I see the Tottenham game, which they drew with us earlier in the season. You know what I'm saying? I think Man City, it's easy for them. And people keep saying the relegation. They got Burnley, Watford, bro. Not Burnley. They got Watford. They're gonna smoke them.
I'm just about to look at the fixtures now, to be fair, and see what
Man City's not losing. And as I said to say before you went on, if they get knocked out the Champions League on Wednesday, blood, they're gonna smoke the league. They're gonna smoke that league.
But Sickers, yeah. Do you actually think our running is that hard? Because for me,
not Everton.
I'm only looking exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm only looking at that Spurs game at home.
Tottenham, yeah.
That's the only game I'm looking at.
I think Villa is wrong.
Nah, bro. Listen,
they got Villa.
Yeah. They got Villa last game of the season. When we play Villa, Villa are lying down for us. I guarantee you, Villa are gonna lie down for us. You think Stevie's gonna let them go and beat us? Never.
So they got Wolves. That Wolves game ain't gonna be easy, bro. I'm telling you, chickers, that Wolves game for them is not going to be easy. And they got that. All right. Brighton, they'll tuck them in. Watford,
tuck them in.
It's at home as well. It's at the Etihad, so they'll probably tuck them in still. Leeds,
tuck Leeds.
Newcastle. You never know with a Newcastle.
They'll tuck Newcastle.
I think they'll tuck Newcastle as well. West Ham and then Aston Villa. Those last two games are not going to be
West Ham's not an easy game.
If West Ham beat Lyon,
West Ham still got something to play for, and they're still there or thereabouts, and could brother.
Bro, what happened to them on Saturday though, man? Brentford are tucking man in 2-0, black.
That's after a big European game, though, isn't it? That game took it, and
the further they get, they're gonna rest players.
No, facts. They ain't got a squad like that either.
Thank you very much, Demo. Like Demo says, and I said this off air to Sickers, we never saw them dropping points to Southampton Palace, and anything can happen.
Mandem, I said from early doors, last game of the season, Coutinho's gonna wrap one in from 30 yards out. I honestly think both of us are going to win all our games until the last game of the season. Villa are going to do a madness last game of the season. What you can't do
is start saying that because Tottenham smoked Villa, that they don't have the kick. You can't do that. Like,
also, if you watch the game, Spurs caught a life, bro. Spurs caught a life. Lloris was moving mad. Lloris was moving mad.
You know what this reminds me of? Do you know when we needed them to lose on the last day of the season against Huddersfield? Was it Huddersfield?
Yeah, no, it's Brighton. They went up.
It reminds me of that same thing, but we was praying for them to drop points. They didn't do it, bro. They've been there before. So are we, but I can't see it.
Veta Games TV, shout out yourself as well, City fan. No, you're right, bro. Like Liverpool fans should pray for City to stay in the Champions League for the semi-finals.
Hey.
But part of me wants them to go out still. I can't lie, man. I don't want to butt them in the final. It's long, bro.
Hey, how would you feel if they knock us out on Saturday?
It would
I'll
hurt.
be pissed. I can't lie, you know.
I'll be pissed.
I want the FA Cup, you know, blood.
Yeah,
because now the league's not on our hands. If them man win the league, the only thing I kind of tolerate is we win everything else.
Yeah.
If we win League Cup, FA Cup, Champions League, then we can really chat to them, man.
Yeah.
But otherwise, if we win like a young FA Cup, League Cup, and that's it, that's dead, bro. I'm not like it's dead. That's not what I came here for this season.
Don't be so pessimistic. You never know what could happen, my G. We'll have to see, bro. But you never.
Hey, we both might drop points. To be fair, bro.
That is true. That is very true. Like, I do think that
I'll be pissed, bro. If they drop points and we go drop points like the day after something, I'll be pissed.
Oh mate. Yeah, bro. Shout out Co-op. It's been a minute. You're right, bro. I definitely want the FA Cup.
Yeah, man. On that Saturday, one of my team's not playing, man. I've got jealous.
Klopp's Portuguese team. Shout out yourself. They see you in the chat, so shout out yourself. You had a man. This Discord thing is real, man. Bro, I'm telling you, it would get to me. I'm not gonna lie, and I feel like, yo, this Premier League ain't in our hands. But it's just not no, you know, like that. Like we were in the Prem on goal difference. Coutinho scored a winner. That's my bet. Done. No.
Why do you think? Bro, it's written in the stars, bro. It's written in the stars. The way man left our club, it's just meant to be, man. It's meant to be.
And you know the way that Gerrard will be celebrating. He'll be celebrating a lot more than just winning the game or taking points off game. He'll be celebrating because he'll know the permutations of what he's just done, bro. It's all
I'm not relying on Aston Villa for nothing, man. I think they're top there.
It's that Tyrone Mings, man. I do not rate that guy.
You're sickers. You're bro minute. You might as well try and look to get tickets for that. That would be a mad atmosphere.
Limbs, bro. Limbs, fam. Limbs.
Out there giving.
You see sickers in the Liverpool shirt, man.
Hey, so let me ask you a question. Would you rather have all three cups, or the league? What do you want to win the most?
The league, man. I want that.
The league, just for the fans, isn't it? Like, just because
I need that league, man. Also, like the way we would have come back on them as well. That will make up for 18-19.
And to stop them 4 out of 5 as well. Like, it's a bit brazy. Do you know them ones there? Like,
I want the league badly. I hate that's not in our hands. I can't.
3 out of 5. We got 2. They got 3. That's respectable. Do you know
that makes it more of like a little rivalry?
Yeah,
1 out of 5 is dead, bro. I can't lie.
Actually, 1 out of 5 for how close of a rivalry that we have. It doesn't say, you know what I mean? 2 out of 3 shows. I think that's fair because in the league they have been better than us. Do you know what I mean? So for them, they have been, but we've got the Champions League. Do you know them ones there? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like when you sit back, I think that would be more. Like that's what it should be. Do you know them ones there? But boy,
what are you saying? Do you think the league still? Do you think we can do it or not?
I don't know if it's because I think we can do it, bro. I feel like I just feel like there's too much, bro. It's the Premier League, bro. If it was League or fucking Bundesliga, I'd be like, brother, let's start handing out. But you never fucking know, bro. I something in my waters said these man. And I'm not saying it because they're good. At the time, they were arse. But I said, bruv, Spurs are beating these, man. Man said, nah, bruv. At that time as well, because of how...
He actually both said that as well. I actually remember. I was like...
Because of how arse they were, man were like, nah, bruv, they're getting brushed. Look what happened, bro. You never
some teams just have some teams' number in it.
And you can't say that was their upsurge because they went and then got beat by fucking Burnley the week after. You just never know. Like
I know, but what it is, they're not playing a top 6 team, which worries me, bro.
I don't worry about that as much, you know. I do think at this stage of the season, you will just see some mad results.
At this stage,
my thing is, we've got to win every game, and I'm just like, are we really gonna do that? But
I don't think so.
I do feel like the City draw is kind of a good thing because before the City draw, we was all thinking, we're gonna have to win 17 games in a row and all of that.
Yeah.
Now we got a little draw to reset us.
To reset, exactly.
Yeah.
Then we go again. Then we can win,
Then
and we can in my head and in my heart right now, we can go win. We can go win a 7-8 in a row again. We can
the Tottenham game's worrying me.
It's Anfield. That's why I'm like, them man. Can you remember the last time they beat us at Anfield?
Nope.
I can't, bro.
They drew with us though. They've drew with us a few times recently.
I remember fucking
Bobby loves Tottenham, bro.
Victor Wanyama got that
loves Tottenham.
Goal.
Bobby's bring on Tottenham. I'll yam them, bro.
I'll be fair. Like the Everton and Man United games, that's light food for us. But you never know with United. But they might just stop.
They could scum a draw. That's the only thing. They can scum a draw, innit? They can scum a draw. 18-19. I remember we had them back to back. Drew both games. Terrible games of football. But both teams was like, all right, cool. You man in the title race. Say nothing. Let's just shut up shop. Let's ruin your thing. Our thing's dead, but we're gonna ruin your thing. That's the only thing I like.
I think we'll cook Everton. I think we'll do Everton 4-5.
I hope so, bro.
All right, guys. Let me read a couple of last few chats, and then we're out of here. Demo, shout yourself. Do you guys rather play our games before or after City play?
Oh man, before
man. Always before, man. Always before.
Before.
You don't want that pressure, man. You do not want that pressure.
Yeah.
You do not want that pressure.
Yeah. But then to be fair, it's just personified pressure. Like the pressure's there, anyways. You're just seeing it. Everyone's there. But deep down, you know the job at hand.
But it's the gap thing as well. If they've got a game, if they play first and then it turns into like a 4-point gap, psychologically it looks a bit mad, doesn't it? You have to win this game. Even though
I would definitely. I'm chatting bare shit to Sickers. I'm chatting bare shit to Sickers about you never know and da. But given a chance, I would 1,000% rather play their fixtures than ours.
Trust.
Again, Everton's us, but it's just the emotional game that is to us. They they could
fucking Frank as well, man.
Yeah, they could do a scumbaggery thing. Do you know them ones there? Man U again. Do you see what I'm saying? Even though Man U would be the same for them a bit. Nah, it's not. It's worse for us. So, will we get the treble even if we don't get the quad 100? Now we're not talking that Jean Grey. Quad's still available, so we're talking quad. We're not even doing up until then. You know what I'm saying? Brighton beat City last season, and they got them. You know what I'm saying? So you never know, bro. Sickers, we had Tyler Morton and James Milner in midfield, though.
That Spurs game.
Oh, that Spurs game.
Yeah. Bro, no Van Dijk either. That team was mad. That team was a madness.
And Bobby,
I remember you just had a COVID outbreak, innit? It was that team was wild, bro.
Yeah.
It was wild. The
Bobby header and that. But guys, listen, man. Thanks for everyone being inside. Really appreciate it. Sickers, before we go, got anything to say to the peoples? Them? You telling me?
Man, headline show next Monday.
Come on.
Pull up if you're free.
Hey, big up, bro.
If you mention State Shark, I'll get you in the half price.
Come on, say nothing. See that there? Make sure you get out, my guy. Ish, what you telling me, man?
Come on, bro. You know what time it is, man. Just win and won the ball. See, that's where you can catch me, D-Generation Ish. That's the personals on Twitter.
When's that next on, bro?
Triple Ish.
I don't even know, man. Moses is on a little.
Bro,
he's
don't allow it.
At the moment.
Don't allow it. No, don't allow it, bro. What?
He's trying not to buck me right now.
You can get ready to record. Nah, bro.
I'm allowing it. But
don't allow him, bro. Don't allow him. Bro.
Next time I buck him, my foot's on his neck, man. It's
bro. Make sure.
It's so peak for them right now.
We don't give timeouts to Man U fans, but you're getting all this corn, and you're gonna enjoy it, bro. Yeah, come on. Thanks for the stream. Come on, Ilyas, man. Thanks for staying with us, man.
Happy birthday again, bro.
Happy birthday again, exactly. Yeah, I hope you had a good day, my G. Big up the man, them each and every. All right, my guys. Love for staying with us. Like I said, it's been saying LFCTV with your boy Sickers and Ish.